Hello guys, and welcome to episode 38 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be attacking Norden and its garrison army. We have to play this out due to the auto-resolve not quite being in our favour. Well, it is in our favour, but just not really enough, and therefore it could backfire. So we're going to have to take this onto the battle map, although I'm pretty sure it should be simple on the battle map. It's a matter of overwhelming them, really. Can't really spread out too much though, since we will want to be using invocations as we go. Taking out those ice trolls will also be pretty important, so I'll probably put my leader and the White King and so on to attack those. Right, we will start the deployment. We don't actually have many winds to work with. I'm probably going to deploy up on the hill here so that we can just walk down the hill towards them. We'll just have these guys in front, these guys slightly behind, Canrays behind. Those guys can fly over top. We got our agents here, and of course the mortis engine, and then I believe the rest are all just mobile forces. Fine. This lot is group 1. Start the battle, and we shall start to head towards them. I'm going to assume they're going to move up the hill here and try and take the high ground, but it doesn't look like they are, so we might be okay. Let's just speed things up and we shall see what happens. Actually moving down the hill. Wait, what? Okay, that's fine by me, I guess. If we can line up on the top of it, then that's pretty much perfect. Because then we can charge down towards them. Have these guys move around the flank for the time being. Maybe I can hide them. Yeah, we get a nice downhill charge here. This is really good. Okay. So, time to just charge forwards. I'm going to have my Bargeist attack the Marauder Hunters. I'm going to get all of these men engaged if I can. Get the Canrays to attack there with the leaders. Yeah, those ice trolls will do quite a lot of damage if I'm not too careful. Okay, and time to bring these guys around the flanks, although their Marauder Spearmen have not been engaged, so let's just get these Canrays off to one side. And what I'm going to do is actually engage the Marauder Spearmen with them. The Marauder Hunters are being wrecked, which is good. Let's get down an invocation here. And I think my mortis engine's doing its work. It seems to be. Let's just have the Black Knights engage the backside over here. Although we do have Norscan ice trolls heading our way. I don't know what that's about. Maybe we should just engage them. Probably take a lot of damage in this engagement, but it's not like we have anything else to engage them. My White King may as well just use all of his bonuses and start attacking those Marauder champions a bit more. Yeah, those ice trolls are just done. Okay, that's nice. Okay, time to fly back over here with the Vargeist and get involved. Okay, kill off those Norscan ice trolls for good, please.
Find me if you
And let's maybe use the Melkos Mystifying Miasma. Right, since those guys are fully routed, we will now get the Chill Geist to run in there. I'll have the Black Knights charging for the back of Marauder Spearmen. And it looks like we should win shortly.
Mortis engine.
There we go. Nice. And the best place for an invocation is probably here. We'll just speed it up.
Beast. I invoke the Black Tongue. Nergas Talis, Heimis Talzo Foshay.
And there we go. You could hear him actually chanting the invocation there. Very cool. That was simple enough. So now by taking this over we can get ourselves a what you call it? The thing that gives us public order. The repressed mortals. Let's go ahead and occupy this. And we can get ourselves a commandment. That is the word I was looking for. At Norden, it's a level 2 settlement, which is not too bad. We can get the corpse pile there already. He has leveled up from doing this, and I think what I'm going to do is move towards Immortal Horror so we can get the Guile and Glamour. Spreading Vampiric Corruption is probably the most important. Bit of Shades is always good. Cool. So that leveled up the Vampire there. Since we now own Norden, and this public order is pretty trash, what I might actually do is force a rebellion. And then what we'll do is sort of, in the meantime, raise Erengrad and Zoshenk, and then like run back to deal with that rebellion. Now, it's only one turn until the Incantations of Nagash is complete. What are we doing with Vlad? Oh, he's ready to face off against Wulfric, although what might be worth doing, if we can reach it, we might just move into Middenheim, because then we can choose when we want to engage, and he will continue to take attrition in the next turn anyway, so let's do that for now. As for Erudiger, do we need this guy anymore? We now have the Ghost Fence and the Awakened Battlefield here, so I feel like we can just disband him, which was the whole idea. That's going to give us 5,200 for the end of the turn. And we'll try and disband Millen Helstein eventually once we are finished with him. As for Isabella, she is chasing down Throg. Let's move on to the next turn. It'll be interesting to see where Norska actually goes, because they might just start sieging Middenheim if they feel strong enough. If they do though, then that will be pretty much lights out for Wulfric. Yep. Okay. Because I feel like that would have been a tough battle if we just left him out in the open. His army was, I think it's a lot of Marauder champions and stuff, and just in general, they outmatch our Graveguard. Like, Graveguard are just kind of trash, really. We'll get to the point, though, where we have a lot of beasts that cause terror and stuff, and that will make our fights a lot easier. Also, getting, like, way more Blood Knights will be great. Like, I want to have armies with, like, 6 Blood Knights in each one, because they are so damn strong. Then we can have like a couple Terrorgeists, and then we'll have like a couple Graveguard. Really, that's all we'll need. Because as long as I cycle charge Blood Knights, they can be so strong. Like, as long as the frenzy stays active, they do so much damage. Now we are making 7,859 per turn now, as the Incantations of Nagash has finished. Time for Vlad to go back into normal starts and fight off Wulfric. We are backed up by the settlement garrison, so we outnumber them so damn much. This should be relatively simple. Let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. This is a scary army, honestly. They do have 2 armoured skin wolves, I think those are. Marauders, Marauder champions with great weapons, normal Marauder champions. Just very strong infantry in general. Right, our reinforcements are coming in behind us. I think we are just going to start the deployment, start the battle, wait for our reinforcements, and then go from there. Unless they're going to come straight for me, which it looks like they might. Okay, well, we're going to have to pause it then and reform. Let's try and get up onto this hill. I will spread out my guys like so. I might leave Vlad behind. We'll just have Vlad sit here and possibly have our vampire. Yeah, she has the vortex ability, I believe. Yeah, so she can probably use that. We'll use her arcane conduit. That's pretty important. Okay. Right, meanwhile, all of these forces really need to just run and hide. Or Corpse Cart will probably get attacked. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone. And here come the reinforcing garrison. Now, I'll probably throw the garrison in first since they are expendable troops. Let's just have them bulk over.
This world is
I think Vlad is taking damage from the Marauder Horseman. He's being attacked by these skin wolves specifically. You will be able to do a lot of damage to them though. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of this is for the opponent, but there we go. Let's put the minus melee attack onto Wulfric. Okay, not bad. Give him the buff. Give him the leadership. I need to just engage as many of these units as I can. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. Ouch. Okay, that maybe not have been the best idea. He's going to have to get the hell out of there. Or we just engage to the point where we can save him. That's, I think, best bet right now is just to charge on in. I think it's still technically a downhill charge, so we should be okay, but we've got to keep Vlad alive here if we can. What other abilities do we have? Because it's mainly Wulfric that's doing the damage. We give him Feebling Foe here.
Vlad von Carstein.
And now we'll try and get him out of there.
Attack!
Alright, we are being attacked around the flank by the War Beasts, which is not good. I can have the Vargeist attack those. I need to have my Corpse Cart move forwards. And what about my other guys? Okay, these guys are all over here. That's fine. We need our Blood Knights to engage Skin Wolves, really, wherever they are. The other thing I need to do is make sure I'm using these fireballs, because they can do a lot of damage. And they are coming in with some magic there, which is not good.
Vlad von Carstein.
Alright, run away, Vlad.
All shall suffer.
We're just going to get a couple of Black Knights to go save his ass.
Yes.
Alright, now we can engage Wulfric.
Fools.
I'll have these guys charge into the back of those. And it's fine. Over on this side, we just need to engage into those forces. The Brutes of the Hound Marauder Berserkers are dying to the graveyard. That's nice. Oh, that is a nasty, nasty bit of magic.
Vlad von Carstein.
Alright,
It shall be done.
back him off a little bit. We do need to kill Wulfric. Let's get another shot in with this lady. Actually, I should probably fireball
Are immortal.
the Marauding Horseman. The Marauding Horseman just freely hitting my Blood Knights there. It's fine if we can catch on to them because I can kill them off pretty damn quick.
All life must end.
Right, so far not bad at all. Those skin wolves running off. Those are what I want to kill with the Blood Knights ideally, but the Blood Knights have got a better target for now. This garrison force is getting nicely involved over here, which is good. Just need to continue the push. Need to be careful they don't like
Crush the
lose any
breeders.
units though, unnecessarily.
Kneel before your
And those skin wolves are going to be attacked by my Black Knights here. They will likely try and run away again. At least we've killed off the Marauder Horsemen,
The von
That's good.
Carstein's march.
and now we'll have them come back.
At once.
And I don't know where I really want to charge into, but maybe these skin wolves would be a good idea.
On death ascendant. Swiftly. At once.
There's quite a nice target here for a bit of shades. I think I might do that.
hunger.
I'm just going to annihilate those Marauder champions. Nice.
We are the new order.
Okay, unit's been wiped out. I am going to have to be very careful with these guys actually.
I'm in your.
How's Vlad doing? We're trying to take out Wulfric here, so let's just continue to try and do that. I need to get an invocation down here by the looks of things.
By Van Hell.
I don't really care if that one dies. I think my other Vargeists are gone though. Oh no, they're still alive. I haven't even got involved.
Blood Knights. We must have blood.
We've got a couple units just sitting behind us doing nothing. Other unit was wiped out though, which is not good. It was probably actually just those Vargeists I told to go back in from the garrison. But at least we're sort of running down these skin walls quite nicely. We do have one unit that can stop Wulfric from charging into the back of the Black Knights. I do really want to kill Wulfric though, if I can,
Blood Knights.
because that would make this battle so much easier.
If you dare.
We have like one Graveguard here on his lonesome, about to get killed. These Marauder champions are so damn good. 48 melee attack, 66 melee defense. Also we only have 40 and 39. Which is just ludicrous.
With haste.
Blood Knights. Give them death. Night has fallen.
Alright, they're starting to run away, which is good. Gonna make sure we kill off this sorcerer. And I'm gonna make sure that I kill off Wulfric. And we'll also try and get some more magic so that I can do another invocation towards the end of the battle. As his army is looking absolutely ruined.
Give us blood.
Okay, Wulfric's now running. That is victory.
Blood Knights.
Wow. Okay. Let's just speed things up. I'm gonna start getting my men together. I only really care about the men from the main army. So those are the ones that will come here find themselves healed up. Because the ones in the settlement will auto-replenish anyway. Okay. Let's have the Immortal Well so it can heal herself. Let's just fireball at those guys. I missed. Of course it did. We need to get the invocation off before the end of the battle, because when they all run off the field we won't be able to do this anymore, so I'm just gonna do it as much as I can, as quickly as I can. I would have done this during the battle if my units weren't so spread out. Those numbers increase on those men. Insane. Right, that'll do. End battle there. Pyrrhic victory. Was pretty tough, that's for sure. We lost 2 units of Graveguard from Vlad's army. Wow. What a battle. Wulfric himself did 224 kills. That is pretty nuts. No wonder they felt confident in attacking, but just outnumbered. Purely outnumbered. The AI just doesn't know how to deal with that. Like, the best way for them to do that is just to clump up their troops, honestly. Although saying that, probably not, because I could just use my upgraded Pit of Shades to just rip them to shreds. Not sure how you'd win that, honestly. But we managed to on our side of things, and that's all that matters. We are going to return the captives for all the extra money. And that's the end of the turn, so we can... Well, I say that, not the end of the turn. I thought that was an attack in the end of the turn for some reason. No, we attacked them, didn't we? After they sieged Middenheim in the end of the turn. So, since we lost a couple units of Graveguard, I'm not even sure I want to replace them. I want to probably just get some more Blood Knights in this army. So if we go and kill off Wulfric,
The world will drown in blood.
we'll auto-resolve that, should be fine. We'll take the return captives again. We got the Crown of Command from that. Then Vlad can march towards Waldenhof. What we're going to do.
Vlad von Carstein.
Okay. Meanwhile, we have a lot of money, so we want to probably build a channel pit at Karabakh so we can upgrade that quicker. Then what we want to do is get the Awakened Battlefield. Yeah, oh, we already have it building. We'll upgrade the walls then. Never mind, that costs a lot. Probably better off upgrading Wolfenberg. And we'll upgrade the walls at Kalakungor. Okay, that's good. Right, what about Isabella? He needs to get in front of Throg here. Because Throg's definitely heading towards Karabakh. 100%. So we're going to march around in front of Throg. We're going to have him scout Prague. That has been taken over by Skaven. Surprise, surprise. Back south to Elusive. Move on to Volksgrad. Woolmund Fafbach. Do I want to go and destroy Diedershefen? Or do I want to move towards Erengrad? I think we want to move towards Erengrad, right? Yeah, we'll move towards Erengrad. I thought by moving on the water there we might be able to attack from the water, but apparently not. That's fine.
Now. Welcome to my...
And Milland, he's all good. Okay, research is available. And we did just get Incantations of Nagash, which does give us the extra income from Vampire Crypts and Vampire Keeps. Now I think we're going to go for turning Knightly Orders, because the extra melee attack and melee defense for Blood Knights is going to be really good for when we actually start building a lot of them. Checking to see if we can upgrade them anywhere else. I don't think we can. This extra campaign map movement range though is pretty nice. How long would that take? 18 turns. Yeah, we'll go for turning Knightly Orders first. Cool. And that is everything done for the turn. The only useful thing we could use Altdorf right now is probably the Awakened Battlefield, so let's go ahead and put that in there. Also, if I have any room for the gibbets, I should probably add those in. So we'll put one in Stirland. End the turn. 8,400 we're getting. Definitely enough to replace some of these Graveguard with Blood Knights. Okay, now he's heading back the other way. Poor old Isabella, being run all over the place. I guess one thing we could do while we're trying to chase him down is recruit a Necromancer so that we can complete our quest. And then we can complete the quest as well by doing the battle, because we can teleport to the battle and back again while we're chasing Throg. I just need to make sure I get to a point where Kalaberg has walls, and then Throg won't be a problem. It's just that Throg on his own could probably absolutely annihilate a garrison army that doesn't have walls. I wonder what's happened to the Chaos armies though. I'm assuming they've died. Or are close to dying. Maybe they're just going off getting loads of experience and will come back right at us. That would be unfortunate. Either way, Vlad's still on his merry way down to Waldenhof. And we have Isabella, hopefully in range to attack Throg. Never mind. Settlement upgrade available in Western Sylvania. Is there anywhere where we can actually build Terrorgeist? Yeah. Terrorgeist require a Terrorgeist lair. Okay. So I guess what we're going to do is probably invest in the upgrade at Tempelhof, and then we can build in Tempelhof the Terrorgeist lair. That is going to mean we have no money to recruit the Necromancer, but we can't anyway due to not having a Forbidden Library. Oh, we can, okay. It's just we'd have to do it at Castle Tempelhof. That is fine. Okay. The Warmond can hit Erengrad. We're just going to want to resolve this. Oh, we did lose our Direwolves. And we are going to raise it. Almost occupied it for no reason.
My bloodline calls.
The Direwolves actually survived, so that is fine. Right, let's continue with the Guile and Glamour. Our White King can max out hard to hit. Lovely. That removes another settlement from Norska.
I am ready.
We're now getting +2 public order per turn as well from Karazakarak. That's good.
Von Carstein.
Can we block this in any way? I don't think we have like a agent that can block. Maybe White Kings can block. Let me just go to Warman's army and just right click on this guy. And we can assault and wound. Vampires can hinder replenishment and wound. And Banshees, I think, can just assassinate and not block. Oh, they can block. Okay, so we probably need a Banshee if I'm going to catch up with Throg anytime soon. That will be something to do in the next turn. Recruit another Banshee if I can. Yeah, another Banshee and another Necromancer, although we're maxed out on the amount of Banshees we can have. So short on the amount we can have. Okay. That's everything for this turn. Let's move on to the next one. We'll see where Throg heads off to. Oh dear. Another large army. I guess we're going to have to stay where we are then with Vlad. Start marching him back up. That's ludicrous. Yeah, we're not going to have time to go and get some Blood Knights. The only way that I'm going to get Blood Knights, I think, is if we have Isabella, keep chasing down Throg and then eventually kill him. We can use her and take her to Sylvania and pick up some Blood Knights and then bring them to Vlad. It's like the only way I can see it happening. Because Vlad needs to stay up north if those armies are going to keep coming down. Oh shit. Ormond's in a bit of a predicament. Not see this coming. We could probably win, depending on how big the army is we're up against and what the quality of the forces is. But it's going to be difficult. Either way, unfortunately, it has been my time. I did not see this coming. It's going to be extremely difficult to defend against, but we'll have to find out how it goes in the next episode, and worst case, if the army dies, we can just build another one with loads of Blood Princes, so that is fine. But that's all for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.